Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here.
That one's on the way. You're watching Get Up on ESPN.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd have to use life insurance with Ethos. It is so fast and easy.
As always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather.
Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period, and some people may be worried if their Medicare benefits will be impacted by changes coming in 2026. So we are encouraging everyone on Medicare to call and check up on their Medicare plan and benefits. Call and Medicare checkup are free. Did you know that Medicare plans change every year, and some plans may even be discontinued next year? Call the number on your screen now for your free Medicare coverage checkup. We will check to see if there are any changes to your plan in the coming year, or see if there is a Medicare Advantage plan now available in your area with additional benefits or potential cost savings. Don't wait. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent before the annual enrollment period deadline, December 7th. You can call now even if you called before. The call and 2026 Medicare coverage checkup are free. So call now for your free, no obligation Medicare benefits review.
Just call 800-830-0942. 800-830-0942.
This message is for everyone on Medicare. Right now is the Medicare annual enrollment period, and some people may be worried if their Medicare benefits will be impacted by changes coming in 2026. So we are encouraging everyone on Medicare to call and check up on their Medicare plan and benefits. The call and Medicare checkup are free. Did you know that Medicare plans change every year, and some plans may even be discontinued next year? Call the number on your screen now for your free Medicare coverage checkup. We will check to see if there are any changes to your plan in the coming year, or see if there is a Medicare Advantage plan now available in your area with additional benefits or potential cost savings. Don't wait. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent before the annual enrollment period deadline, December 7th. You can call now even if you called before. The call and 2026 Medicare coverage checkup are free. So call now for your free, no obligation Medicare benefits review.
Just call 800-830-0942. 800-830-0942.
Feel that? Monday night heat from the frozen tundra. Feeling love hurts. Jalen's ready to give those Eagles flying. While Jordan and the Pack are leaping in Lambeau. Feeling defending champs versus the next contender. Feeling playoff-like atmosphere. Feeling all the feels for a high-impact NFC showdown. Eagles-Packers, Monday at 8 on ABC and ESPN. Also streaming on the
Yeah, shit. She playing. I'm gonna go settle in. I had it settle in. Make them to my residence. Yeah, package on.
And down low prices. Up high quality with our exclusive brands. And down low.
Back it up and stop. Then drop it like it's hot.
Because at Kroger,
After you back it up and stop. Now what? Drop it like it's hot. Not drop it like it's hot. Drop.
55.
I'm like the Santa Claus of powder. He's my part of the room.
And also the reason everybody's getting shot.
think this is the biggest challenge that Drake May has seen in his NFL career. The defense that Todd Bowles can deploy against them and that Patriots offense will be unlike what he's experienced. Also, bye week, a little bit healthier for the Tampa Bay offense. Reminder, this Tampa Bay offense and their quarterback were as hot as anybody going. That's still a very good unit.
Well, that's the question. How are we with the health with the Buccaneers?
Not great, but I think they're healthier than they've been. I think Baker Mayfield was better with that bye. He comes up the knee and the oblique injury. I think this was a little bit more problematic than people realize. He had 5 weeks to rest up and get a little bit healthier. I don't think Bucky Irving so they still need some of these guys to get healthy and get back on the football.
They feel obviously secure in their divisional situation. It feels like Patriots obviously have Buffalo on their heels. Dan, another really good game. Steelers, Chargers, who do you got?
I've got the Steelers, and this is a little bit because of what the Steelers are. That's a good football team. Offense strives for efficiency, and the defense is a lot better. But, and I love their 3 tight end package. I love the tight ends in Pittsburgh. I actually love them. This offensive line for the Chargers is absolutely decimated. And the reality is when Joel plays, they win. When Joel doesn't, they lose. Simple.
Hawk, I'm going with the Chargers, but one thing I'm watching is Jalen Ramsey at the safety position. He came in last week. He played full-time there, and he looked pretty good. I mean, it makes sense. There's not a lot of corners who can make that transition, but he's smart. He understands offensive football. He's physical, and all those things bode well for a cornerback who's late in his career that could be something.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's coming up with a strong performance against a Chargers team that lost Joel to a season-ending injury. They traded for Trevor Penning at the deadline. We'll see if he can provide a little bit of stability and a little bit of help on the offensive line.
I kind of lean Chargers for some reason. The Steelers forced 6 turnovers last week and won by 7 points. I don't know if that's a recipe you can count on. One more really good game in that NFC West. Hawk, Rams, Niners. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. I think they are clicking. I think if you look at Matt Stafford and Devontae Adams, their relationship, obviously Puka for most of the season was playing like the best receiver in football. They're only continuing to get better, and it's looking easier and easier because of that veteran presence on offense.
And you touched on it earlier this morning. Meanwhile, Mac Jones has played so well.
Yeah.
Do you believe that it could cause the folks out there, Kyle Shanahan and company, to have some thoughts about what they want to do at the quarterback position?
No doubt. It's unavoidable. Mac Jones has been fantastic. And the reality is San Francisco's been decimated by injuries. George Kittle missed time. Brandon Ayuk hasn't played. There's just been an in and out. Pearsall's been in and out of their roster. Yet they're still in the playoff race. Their defense has been decimated by injuries. Yet they're still in the playoff race. And it's mainly because the quarterback has been great and McCaffrey's been fantastic. There is no question in my mind. And Brock Purdy, really good player. No question in my mind that there is a brewing quarterback controversy and competition in San Francisco.
Back to the time that he was coming out, this organization was highly intrigued with his abilities. They haven't seen anything that's made them think any differently during his time as a starting quarterback. He's only reinforced how impressive he's been. They right now, in my mind, have 2 quarterbacks that are viable. They have 2 quarterbacks.
He's made himself a lot of money.
I'm going to ask you to guess, which I know you hate to look at. Do you think both of them will be on their team next year? Will both Mac Jones and Brock Purdy be on the Niners next year?
My guess today is yes, because Brock Purdy signed to a long-term deal.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one.
Yeah, Ham.
So Baylor's offense will...
In a league that is craving starting quarterbacks, we've seen Mac Jones in a couple places. 2 of them had good stability around them. One time he was a Pro Bowler, and if he continues to play this year, he's going to trend in that direction as well.
But he fell off in New England. He didn't do much in Jacksonville. And part of the reason that he is shining right now is because of the system that he's in. It's an environment that elevates players.
But you know this, there's going to be 7 or 8 teams, I can tell you this right now in November, that are looking for starting quarterbacks next year. He's absolutely proven to be one of the best 32 quarterbacks on the planet.
Well, that's true.
I just don't see how they get from underneath, the Brock Purdy. I don't actually think it's a controversy. I think Mac Jones is playing great. I think Brock Purdy is still their quarterback, cemented no matter what happens this season.
And the question is, who's quarterback?
Crack at it here. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
He's got it. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
That's a 10.5-point favorite. Who you got?
Really simple. This is the #1 run defense in the country at Texas Tech. Brigham Young has it.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the... Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Harvin. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you call him. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty.
There he goes. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Harvin. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive have they looked? Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for score. Was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, by no means was it a transfer portal exodus, a number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Escapes the sack. Hit as he throws. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Dropping back, it's Bean. It's complete on the right side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll go back to work on offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Rush is on him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures.
Turning it on. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. He might want another play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense.
Gold Belly. Free shipping nationwide.
South this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
To throw, it's Bean. Immediately fires to the middle.
I fucking knew it, bro. I knew he was going to flip on me, man. I knew it.
The defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Throw the ball, man.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
Pulls in the deep ball. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This is a good sign for defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Bean. Dumps it to the back. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important. You can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Why is the clock not stopping, bro?
Immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, first down here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. No huddle, offense to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he made the extra point without problem. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Back to throw, it's Harvin. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield on first down.
Woo!
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Jukes his way for more.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jordan. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give on the option. There he goes.
Make the play, 7. Fuck.
They finally get him stopped at this veteran.
Charlie's battery is struggling to start. So he went to auto.
Back comes up with a nice play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. The hand to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up, man.
No!
Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Harvin. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Sanders. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. He got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Just threw that one way too far.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Harvin. Going for 6. Touchdown.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. Catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to the wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page. Quarterback, wide receiver.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Whitehead. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Come on, DB room.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
To the air.
Oh, come on, y'all.
Got a man in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Defense showing blitz here. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to throw again.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On a little time.
Come on, man.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gets it to him on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too.
Make a fucking play.
And White crossed the plane gain to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to run it in.
Make the fucking plays, man. Oh my God, bro.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you gotta stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation. Trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Harvin. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sanders. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. Makes a grab deep. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out.
Boom, bitch. Boom, bitch.
Right
cheating ass game.
Range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many
more
times we're gonna
get out there, Corleone.
Be aggressive. Nice
what
to
you
have
mean?
a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
How that play only took 3 seconds is crazy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. And they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the move from inside his 5.
Damn.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Yeah, pussy.
Running wide.
What you gonna do if you can't run 4-2, bitch?
He's at the tip. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Hey, King, get off my screen, nigga. Further away from that nigga. Yeah. You see the crowd in all black? Get your ass
On to
nigga.
attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Bean.
Oh, I didn't get it. Good job, good job.
And the sack.
Who's up 3?
Back at the 5.
Oh, that's the, I got to change that
This
number.
is a
Okay.
tough part of the field. You want to try to
Change the name
create some
too.
space and give yourself an
What's his name?
opportunity not to
Demarius?
throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They
Demarius
give up the
Jones.
sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Who he look like?
At Auburn and the SEC, he's just like that style of player. And I would tell you as a quarterback, I think it might be.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Rather than get him going with the completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's caught. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, 7.
On 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bears will punt this one away. From the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo.
Oh, we going one play.
Team able to sling him to the ground.
We going one play, y'all. Look over here. Baby Vines, Sanders.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, it's Bean.
Make the play. Make what they call it. What they call it. What do they call it? Walking it back. Holding pool.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line is set on 3rd down.
I think when you just take the totality and Shane's right, those losses bad, but if you just look at the
DB's locked up tight on the receiver. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He'll take any help you can get with that penalty yardage, but it's still 3rd and long. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, what a caught!
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw, it's Harvin. There's the pressure. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Here comes the offense on second down. The give on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. Brings it down on the right side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field.
Unleashes one deep.
Shooting ass game.
Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Right. Fuck you,
and it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers.
No fucking way.
And the returner will be brought down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Looking downfield, it's Bean. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
The Bears have it in scoring position on first and goal. Pushes ahead. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right.
No fucking way, bro.
In the most important games, because we've seen, whether it's San Francisco in the divisional playoff round 2 years ago, we saw in Philadelphia last year.
Touchdown Bears!
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. College fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he makes the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Harvin. The quick out. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play.
Listen, I said Dan Orlovsky.
Okay.
The point that I'm trying to make is that I'm sitting there and I bring that stuff up, and then he's looking at me like I'm making some stuff up.
They forced the turnover.
You break about him, and then he showed up, and then he showed up.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Jordan. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Oh, man, it's so fucking full of shit.
As a defense, when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play, but here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, get your bitch ass out the game.
Take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys,
God damn.
College football. We've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over the Rebels. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio.
Man, fucking block somebody, bro.
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Backed up, he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. Skips away from pressure. Slings it downfield.
Another pick.
Interception. This guy they get him on the ground after the turnover.
Pass interference. Offense. Defense. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
That will be a
sorry,
reprieve for this offense. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Why is the clock not stopping on 1st down, bro?
For a 1st down, and we'll see if they get show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw at Tarvin. Oh, they're after him. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the ground with the back. Running into the open space. Gets it inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The throw. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Early Black Friday is here.
Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Are y'all fucking dumb, bro?
And the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't.
Reevaluating hot yoga could free up funds.
That's a good idea.
Bro, why does that ball do that, dog? He's wide open. Why does that ball do that? That's fucking cheating, dog.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen,
what long field goal?
We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
That's bullshit, dog. That ball.
They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Touch pass on the run.
Ah!
He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Bears will line it up on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Knocked
down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Offense goes on the attack on first and 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes.
They was trying to let him out.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Bean. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all.
Yes, sir. Good job, boys. And let's get the fuck out of here. Cheating ass game.
The Bears will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
He'll keep it himself. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
He'll try, breaks into the open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first.
Bitch.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Just drives it between the uprights.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter.
Nah,
now take a
game,
2-possession lead.
bitch.
You got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer,
Wait, hold on,
make them
crazy?
pass a little bit more, and don't.
I got out of here, you hoe ass niggas.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's B. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
Be physical,
the old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work out throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a fuses for, but if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Who the fuck is that to say?
The New York Jets, obviously, the New Orleans Saints, of course. I've added a few more teams to that mix. Now, if I'm the New Orleans Saints, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to commit a crime. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find out where Kyler Murray is. I'm going to have him kidnapped. I'm going to make sure that I get him in a place where he signs on the dotted line so he can come and save me as a quarterback of the franchise. Because Spencer Rattler ain't going to do this. Ain't going to do trick. You got to do something. Yeah, I got to do anything that I can to get a quarterback. I don't give a damn what I got to do. I don't give a damn what I got to do. Whatever. The point is, you got to do something, okay? Anything. I mean, my Lord. And you can't tell me that Kellen Moore isn't sitting there asking, what the hell was I thinking about taking this job? Because New Orleans is bad. New Orleans is bad because they don't have a quarterback. We all know what time it is. So they are in desperate need of it. Other teams are too, but not like them. Not like them. I mean, they got to do something. So Kyler Murray is definitely going to be a starting quarterback somewhere else, but it can't be Arizona because Arizona has basically let them know, they don't mind the sort of they really don't.
Man, how much for a quarterback, right? Like, so much was about that 15-year connection with Kyler Murray. And when you listen to Jonathan Gannon talk, especially this season, you don't have no BS with him right now. Like, he's about team, he's about accountability. How much of them being willing to be a part of Kyler has to do with him both? Oh, I think it's a huge deal. I think it's a huge reason why. I mean, Jonathan Gannon, when you talk with him, to your point, Darcy, you just walk away saying you want no nonsense quarterback. No nonsense. All ball. Don't have a lot of celebrity teams. Don't have a lot of things going off the field. And just kind of like the obsession with football. And I don't know if Kyler's that or not, but I know Jonathan Gannon wants that out of his guy. And so I think there's that reality. Also, it just feels like it's run its course. This is a defensive-minded head coach that probably wants to play to that style, play to that defensive style. And then one of the reasons why I think the offense has performed better under Jacoby than Kyler, because I thought Kyler had really good moments last year, is because, in my opinion, Kyler's so talented, he wants it to be about Kyler. There's always been, I can go make a play because I'm one of the best players on the field, or the best athlete on the field. Jacoby's like, I'm not. I'll just go run the offense. I'll make the decision.
They fucking love.
The ball to the drive, Marvin and Michael Wilson will play good defense. I don't need you to talk about me at all. Yeah. Kyler wants to be the person, and I can appreciate that. I also think this, because to the point of what's next for Kyler Murray, right now, the #1 free agent quarterback heading into the 2026 year is probably Aaron Rodgers. To my knowledge, where contracts sit with guys right now, right? Free. Yes. If Aaron's going to play, it's going to be in Pittsburgh. No questions asked. So there's just not a lot of quarterback bodies available for next year. The college quarterback
got 16 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Those kids, the year, are going back because the money for them is just outrageous. And they're looking at Ty Simpson or Fernando Mendoza as the two names that you feel somewhat comfortable with. And so Kyler's going to be highly sought after. The only other name that you can throw into the equation might be Mac Jones, and he's under contract and he's made himself so much money if he's not the guy in the future in San Francisco. And so I just think Kyler will have so many options. The only thing I say this is that the last thing I say is he has to play indoors, I think. I do believe that Kyler's got up or in Miami type of environment where weather isn't really an impact. No, I still